Thank you to campus protestors. You are my daily reminder of what my Zionism is for, about, and against. Dear anti-Israel campus protesters, though it may take a few years before you realize it, supporters of Israel like me have reasons to give thanks to militant anti-Zionists like you. Recently, a friend asked what I would have made of your protest if they had been less fervently one-sided. If, for instance, pro-Palestinian student groups at Harvard and Columbia hadn't castigated Israel immediately following the worst massacre of Jews since the Holocaust, or if Jewish students and professors hadn't faced violence, harassment, and anti-Semitic imagery from you or your allies from Harvard to Columbia to Berkeley to Stanford, or if you had made a point of acknowledging the reality of the October 7th rapes or the suffering of Israel's hostages and their families while demanding their safe return, or if you consistently condemned and distanced yourself from Hamas, or if all of you had simply followed the rules that gave you every right to free expression without trampling on the right of others to a safe and open campus. In short, what if your protest had focused on Israel's policies, whether in Gaza or the West Bank, rather than demanding the complete elimination of Israel as a Jewish state? What if you had avoided demonizing anyone who supported Israel's right to exist, which include the vast majority of Jews as modern-day Nazis? In that case, I told my friend, I would have disagreed with your views, but I wouldn't have despised them, nor would a broad plurality of Americans, including many to my left. The result could have been a movement that would have had stronger arguments and greater impact. You would have been able to win over undecided to your cause, and I would have had to fight harder to make my case that Israel must get rid of Hamas. I realize this isn't how some of you see it. The most hardline among you want to sharpen the contradiction. As the Marxists say, your real goal was not to shape U.S. government policy,